No. I do. I feel very free in saying that the language you're using makes me uncomfortable. And if you can refrain from it from around me, that would be great. If not, that's okay too, because I just don't have to be around you. There are millions upon billions of people in this world. If they are going to act in a way that I consider inappropriate to me and disrespectful to me, then I don't have to hang around them. I mean, everybody knows my channel's PG. My life is also pretty PG. I don't hide that fact about myself. And so I find that people who don't want to be around that choose not to be around me. So it never really becomes an issue. Because that's who I am, and that's always who I've been.
Lincoln's looking for 45 copper ore.
Okay. I am making sure I pet all the bunnies so that they're happy with me. Yeah, I'm not saying that out in the middle of... I'm not going to announce in the middle of the street going, you said an F-bomb, you can't be around me if you do that. No, I don't really care. That's the public. If I am at a concert or something like that, or at a movie, or at something like that, and somebody is talking loudly and they're really, really dropping inappropriate language, I will say something. I will be like, excuse me, we are, here, can you keep it down? Or that type of a thing. If there are children around, I will point out the fact that there are children around, and maybe they could save that language for their own time in their own place. So, yeah. I mean, if you want to swear and do all of that, kind of do that in your own space. It's not really and truly appropriate in public spaces where everybody else is as well. Oh, I have another bok choy. Oh, all my bok choy is popping.
Also.
Bananas. But I think it has to do with respect. I find swearing... Okay, you did the crows, we get it. I find it offensive. I find it ugly. That's probably the best way to put it.
I don't find it offensive unless it's targeted. Like, saying words that's not harmful, that's not bad, whatever. If it's targeted at me, or if somebody is like talking badly about me, then yeah, I will find offense in that because it's about me.
I can give you an example. We were at a restaurant, a family restaurant that prides itself in being a family restaurant, with my mom for her birthday, and there was a drunk guy sitting at the bar muttering to himself, swearing and carry on very badly. I did not get up and say anything to him. I did shoot him a lot of dirty looks every time he turned around, and eventually there was a confrontation because he thought we were talking too loud.
Dirty looks, the Canadian way.
Yes. Again, we're polite. What can I say? So with him, he actually got thrown out of the bar because apparently we weren't the only ones having a problem with him. We were just the only ones who had the guts to say something about it. Everybody else in the restaurant had an issue with him also. And his use of language and the fact that he was incredibly drunk. They really should have stopped serving him. I don't know why they didn't. There are smart serve rules in our country that if you serve people who are obviously drunk, you're going to jail. So I don't quite know why they kept serving him. Anyways, yeah, eventually he was outright, came to our table and swore and carried on and everything at us. And then went back to the bar seat, and I was just like, yeah, no, you're done. Because
Exactly.
if Dad wasn't actually sitting between me and him, so I was on the inside of the booth, I would have gotten out and probably knocked him down. It's my mother's birthday. You don't come and do that. Now, neither of my parents were wearing the hearing aids, so they really didn't hear a great deal of it because he was drunk, so he kind of slurred a lot of it, so they couldn't put it together. And I was livid. I already did these. I need cranberry seeds. But yeah, in a situation like that, it's public. He should not have been muttering to himself in a family restaurant, dropping F-bombs, complaining about other customers enjoying themselves. Like, overall bad behavior. You need to say something. You need to censor that. That is not acceptable. And when nobody said anything, they essentially told him that it was
Are you kidding me?
for him to behave that way.
Oh my gosh.
What did you do now?
I got a prismatic shard.
Nice. Didn't you need one?
No!
You wanted to sell one, didn't you?
I needed one for like 4 days and still didn't get one. And now I'm getting them all over the place.
Well, you're finally at a level you can get them.
28? That's the level I'm on, is 28.
Okay. Anyways, he eventually was asked by the manager to leave. And he was told, he said, okay, I'm going out for a smoke and then I'll come back. And he ditched his bill. So the police got to deal with it instead. He dined and dashed. So
I love stories with happy endings.
It was a happy ending because he was no longer in the bar or in the restaurant. We were at Applebee's. I will never go back. I didn't want to go in the first place, but I am glad I went because if I hadn't gone, then my parents would have had to experience this without me and would have had no idea what was going on.
I mean, I can microwave food way better than Applebee's can, so...
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to plant now. Nope.
I'm not sure either.
Some of these are bok choy and some of these are other things. I do not recall what the other thing necessarily is.
Applebee's is one of those North American chains. It is. It's
it sucks.
It's basically when you want to go out to a restaurant to eat your microwave food.
It's supposed to be a family-friendly sports bar type of place.
You eat their microwave food that you purchase at reasonable prices, but it's still...
Prices are actually really good, to be honest. For the portions that you get, they are actually really good prices. My steak was actually pretty good.
Crabs!
I know they had a chef there before that was... I'm not entirely sure if he understood what food was. Because his cooking skill was pretty non-existent.
So, family-friendly bar, that's not a bar like a pub or something like that. That's like a sports bar, which is a restaurant that has a bar area.
And a ton of TVs everywhere.
Yeah, there's just TVs all over the place. It's not a dark, dirty bar. It's like, it's a restaurant that has a...
It's very
bar
well
there
lit.
for people. Yeah.
Very open. It's family friendly in the sense that you bring your kids because...
Hello, Junior. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know steak is awesome. That was the big pull for me. I wanted to go to the Mandarin, which we know I love.
The villain from Iron Man 2?
No.
The Mandarin. Oh, the restaurant called Mandarin.
You know this. It's like your favorite when you come here. You don't even remember your favorite restaurant? Does that mean we don't have to go there anymore?
No, it is my favorite. It's just nobody else knows that.
The Mandarin is a Canadian
The
Chinese
Mandarin
food.
is a Marvel villain. Mandarin is a restaurant.
You live in Canada. Welcome! Even more, because that makes 2 of us. We can gang up on everyone else now.
Oh, no.
All we need is TJ. And we have like a trifecta going.
Does he count, though?
Well, he lives in Montreal, but he is... see, Montreal is still considered part of Canada. The rest of Quebec, not so much. Thank you for the follow. I don't consider it the rest of there.
I live in the very warm south. Today it is currently... Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
That in
56
itself is...
degrees American.
What is that in Canadian? Because we don't speak no American here.
Alexa, convert 56 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. .3 degrees.
Oh my gosh. That's still shorts weather.
Yeah, it is.
We are not too bad. Today, I have us at 2 degrees. It's a very warm day. It was -11 the other day. So it's a little confusing at times when you're following the weather because you don't quite know what you're going to get. It's kind of brutal. In the most wonderfully calming and accepting way. I don't have any coal on me.
I brought you a present.
Awesome. Do you,
And I have a present for you too.
keep moving!
I'm moving. I'm staying right here moving.
Move! I just want to put this stuff in the oven. Oh my gosh. It's not supposed to be this hard.
How's that mouse and keyboard working for you?
Oh, don't even.
Let's start up that fight again.
Yeah. It's a big old argument. Okay. Yeah, I pathologically love my country.
Do we let others join? This is actually the last time we're playing on this one, if we get everything done today.
Yep.
Did you make copper?
Yes. Sorry?
I have been farming copper all day.
Why did you put it in the box?
Ore.
Why did
I did not put it in the box.
Why did you put it?
I just did not remove the copper ore
How
that was
would I
in the
get
box.
it if you didn't
Oh,
put it there for me to get it? Huh?
I did not put it there. It was left over from last night because I didn't want to take things from our inventory and bring them into the mine.
But if you needed it, you know where it goes?
In my inventory, I guess.
No, it goes in the pink box.
Do we have mods? No, absolutely no mods.
No.
I've actually never played any mods in Stardew.
Which is very sad, I'm an anti-mod person. I am not a fan of them.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I guess I'll just stop doing what I'm doing.
I have no idea what you're doing, and I don't even want to know.
I'm a mod on your channel.
Oh, well then that's just a really bad joke, and again,
It
I don't want to be
is.
part of that
Welcome
either.
to my humor. It's nothing but bad jokes. All the way.
Ugh, and he's not joking about that either. And a lot of them go right over my head. Hence why I'm not a fan of puns, because I just don't get it. I don't get it. I try, but I don't get it. I need to go to sleep. But yeah, I don't get puns. I don't get memes either. Mm-hmm. Mm. I have, just so you know, what are you doing?
Nothing. Your stream is really delayed.
No, I just looked up. I was getting some soup. And all of a sudden I see a cat having some issues.
We are starting a new farm, but it's not in this game.
That's actually kind of funny, because that's true.
This game, once we finish, which should be today, is going to be...
Will be today! I don't want to play this anymore so badly.
It's just the tech support in me just coming out.
You can't let it go. You just...
What should happen and what does happen are not always exactly the same things.
You won't let it go. Just let it go. Let it be free. Let it be one with the rest of the world.
Do we have a lobster?
I do not know. Maybe?
Anyways,
I literally don't know.
yeah, we're gonna be playing Staxel, which is gonna be really
Awesome!
fun.
Now that we figured out how to play it, because we had all kinds of technical difficulties on our first episode, our whole half an hour.
There were Windows 7 specific related technical difficulties.
Hey, leave my Windows 7 alone. Your Windows 10 have all kinds of specific issues.
The difficulties are related to Windows Aero, which is exclusive to Windows Vista and Windows 7, and only one of us uses one of those systems.
Only one of us uses the superior system. We couldn't figure out a way to do it on my Windows 8 either.
I mean, I did have a way to do it. It's just got a lot of caveats that it was like 2 in the morning, and we decided, we should probably quit trying to do tech time.
Yeah, because at that point, I'm usually losing my marbles.
Yeah, and her marbles get all over the place, and they're really difficult to pick up. They just roll under the bed and stuff.
Speaking of rolling under the bed,
I found puke this morning under the bed.
I listened to a podcast of sorts. It is short stories, science fiction stories that I listen to. And last night I was listening to that to go to sleep. And I had it sitting on my blanket on the side of my bed, which was probably not the best idea of where to put it, but it's where I put it. Anyways, I rolled over a little too aggressively, and I actually dropped it on the floor between my bed and the wall.
Sorry, now, I was a little bit delayed on the auto mod thing. That message should have showed up a while ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, anything that, like, yeah, if it modifies the original game, that's usually cool with me. If it completely changes the direction of the game into, like, adult themed or whatever, that's
not gonna happen.
That changes the original idea. But yeah, Staxel is similar to Stardew or Harvest Moon.
I sold a chicken!
Congratulations.
For 1,000.
I haven't used TeamViewer in a long time. They had some security issues a while back. I go with Screen Connect, ConnectWise, and I set up a free account there, and that works for like a single session connection for just having a free account, which is what I use it for. They gave me a 14-day free trial, and that had a bunch of other features that I enjoyed, but aren't really necessary for what I need.
I have no idea where you came in with that. What does that have to do with anything?
That was part of the talk about mods and modifications to gameplay.
That's why I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's why I was making that comment, because, yeah, that should have appeared a while ago, and some of us, both of us, we're not looking at chat. Or
you mean the mod?
Chat in there.
Are
you kidding? Really?
Well, think about it.
Fine. No, that's okay. I'm okay with that getting caught.
And the other one was okay too.
My messages.
Yeah. Well, no, you should have seen before. It was bad before. Everything Rock said got nailed with something. That was hilarious. Things like the word put and get. Those are being caught. We're like, how can that be bad? I don't understand. I live in the wrong countries where words like that are inappropriate.
I think AutoMod has gotten better. It's still not great.
Well, it's better in the sense we keep changing it as we go along. So I'm wondering, is it getting better or are we just getting better? And yes, I am running with wool on my head.
What the heck?
I don't know what the word in that one is. Identity?
What?
That is
No.
hilarious. Apparently, get to is also offensive in some ways.
No.
Oh, I love Automod. It's your fault. You jinxed
That
it by
doesn't-
saying it was better when it's not.
That doesn't.
It knows it's
Automod.
not. You know it's not. And a Friday came and we missed the lady in the caravan. Yeah.
Ooh, I dug up gold on the beach.
Well, that's kind of a weird place to put gold.
No, you can't say put on the stream.
Oh, that's right. Put is not allowed either. Yeah.
Do I like the marriage allowing same sex? No offense.
There's no offense.
I mean, I don't mind. That'd be cool if that was part of the original game.
I don't know if it's part of the original game, but there's a lot of mods.
Yeah. Actually, I've never really pursued the relationship direction in this game far enough to know how that works.
I did. In my other game, I'm in year 8, and I did get married. I tend to get married for the perks. That's why I
She's
get
just in it
married.
for the benefits.
Yeah, I prefer the benefits. If there are benefits, I will jump all over those. Just like in Stardew Valley, my time at Porsche. I am married to Arlo simply because he gives you the blah blah. Hey, I can't English right now. Yeah, hi him.
Him.
I'm not doing so well at the moment with English.
Gonna make up for that. Welcome.
There you go.
There you go. That makes up for one of us.
Hey, you are so mean.
No, Clint. I need to give him the thing today.
Try playing this with my work for me to get anywhere near as far. Ah.
I don't have. Oh no. I'm not gonna get enough copper. Well.
Was there a time limit? Or is it
I have
because
one
he
day-
leaves early
one
because he
day,
doesn't
which I
believe in actually
assume-
doing work during work hours?
I assume one day means that today's the last day.
Oh. Possibly. Can you not see him at the bar? Because,
I can see him at the bar, but I don't have the copper yet.
well, then go get the copper. It should take you like 2 seconds to get the copper.
Yeah, it should. I was mining all day yesterday, and I only got like 30.
Well, there you go. Go and see him and do whatever it is you do. I don't know what you do.
Tried playing this with boyfriend, didn't get anywhere near as far.
I already said that.
We were up too late last night. You were trying to figure out how things work in Warframe, and then you were just like not open to learning because it was too late, which is your fault.
I was tired. I have been bad tired lately. Like,
It's your fault for being tired. You shouldn't have been tired after
my
screaming and-
Fitbit says that I've gone to bed for 8 hours, but I've gotten 5 hours of sleep.
I was showing
So-
Bowler how to do extreme fishing.
Yes. Last night was date night. And
was.
so we played some Warframe, and that went surprisingly well.
It did. We
And-
actually had really, really good luck
We
with
did.
a lot of things.
Which is exciting for me because I enjoy that. And then we watched a lot of YouTube, but I didn't have a lot of energy going in. I actually blame it on Minecraft story mode. It doesn't require a great deal of effort on my part beyond every so often clicking on something. And yeah, I need something to attract my attention span in the morning, or we're going to have problems.
That's sort of how I feel about regular Minecraft. It's
Yeah, but in regular Minecraft, you decide on what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it. You control all of that.
no, that's you.
Did you take the lobster already?
I'm taking a lobster. Oh yeah, no, I already gave it to him.
Okay, because I was going to put one in the pink chest for you. But you already did it.
No, this is the wrong one. I need to go to town.
You still need to go and see... Let me out of this
Clint.
screen. No,
Clint.
Kent. and
What?
take him a star fruit. I have a star fruit in the box. I still don't know how to make sashimi.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I said it. I'm growing an apricot tree for Emily, and I don't have truffle oil because we don't have pigs. Why don't we have pigs? I'm
I don't know.
confused about that.
I brought the ores.
We need to get the bigger barn. I don't think we're at the full limit for our barn yet.
Sashimi, watch TV every day for a year for all recipes.
Yeah,
We're
just not so good at that.
Okay,
I already
let's see.
marked
Am I gonna be
these
mad
guys.
for not being included in harrow farming? No. We have not done any harrow farming, mostly because I didn't have the energy to do that.
No, I did ask, and he was like, "Yeah." And I did see you were on. So
What?
I saw that he was on last night.
Oh yeah.
So I was going to say, hey, if we're doing this, we got to bring. But we ran relics. We ran silly relics, actually. We did lith relics, and I ran... What did I run? I run, like, some weird one, and I just ran all of them.
Yeah, and it paid off because we got into a group that we were doing a excavator
Yes.
relic cracking thing, and they just kept bringing vaulted stuff over and over and over again, and we just kept getting more and more stuff. We got like 3 Kavasa Prime collars, or the bands.
Yep.
It was pretty cool.
Awesome. I have no idea what they are, but it was awesome.
In the land of Woodrow, you don't really play video games, but video games are good.
Video games is why Tacback and I even exist together.
Hate those so much. Wait, why do you hate them?
Hate whom?
It's just a cosmetic that gives you a stat bonus. I don't know why you would hate that.
I don't know what they are. I'm just excited that he was excited that we got one.
They're useless for anything but ducats. It's not useless. It gives you what?
I need
plus
ducats.
50 HP?
I am all about the ducats. And the rest of it was just junk anyway, so it was like, meh. All praise the ducats.
Dogs are useless. Some dogs are useless.
I don't know. I have formed my Adarza twice. And
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Really? Did you really bring up that in my stream when you have a stream of your own tonight that is based on that?
I bring up Stardew in my stream all the time.
No, you don't.
Or Staxel. Anyways, yeah, the collar is not just useless. It gives plus 10 health, plus 10 shields, and plus 100 armor. That is not nothing.
Meh.
That'll keep a Kubro alive for quite a while. I didn't get on my free-to-play account, and I already had one of those on my main. So, it doesn't help me. But, you're right, it is ducats.
And I'm all about the ducats. Mostly because I'm now learning about ducats. I don't know a lot about this stuff. We have to go see the lady today.
It's going to be clear and sunny all day.
Okay, I take it that's tomorrow's forecast and not today's, right?
Queen of the sauce. Fruit salad.
We need that one.
We?
I need that one. I don't know if I need that one, but it's the thought that counts. Queen of the sauce.
Any good racing games? I've heard Project Cars is really, really, really good.
Yay.
And you can find Project Cars in Humble Bundle. Was that this month?
I don't know. I look at the Humble Bundle and I'm like, I wouldn't play any of these games, therefore I don't do it. I'm waiting for them to have something I really like, and then I will promote it. I did promote the board game one because I got it.
My apologies. Project Cars was the January bundle, which has already passed.
Yes.
Project
So in
Cars
other words,
2.
he's taunting you with what he has and you don't.
But this would be a great time to sign up for Humble Bundle. You can find that at not Hubble. This is not a telescope store.
Are you putting in yours when I have it also?
No, it's... How do I... That's the one. There you go. We figured it out.
Yeah.
So that you don't miss out on future Humble bundles, you can find the link there. Sign up today.
You are so weird. I wouldn't have you any other way, but you are so weird.
There we go. Gotta cover disclosure.
They have, if I didn't already have, like, the programs and stuff in there, they have some really good programming ones in there. And I just don't do programming, so that kind of is not great for me. But they do have a lot of language stuff in the books bundles. Like, the books bundles are probably... Oh! A new chick hatched! It looks odd. Uh-oh. What do you want to name it? Fanabella.
Edward?
Edward? Really?
For a chicken. Why not? We could name it Scott.
No, somebody else named their Kubro, didn't they, Scott? Or was it
Yeah.
something else? All right, there it is. Hang on, let me pet these things first.
Takesha? That's a good name.
I can rename things, so that could happen. There he is. My little guy.
I'm gonna spend some of our money.
Well, it's not like we don't have enough.
Woohoo! Copper.
What are you spending it on?
Cracking relic. No, geodes.
I am going to pet. Can you
Name
go
one
buy us a
omelet.
barn?
No. I don't have the resources for that.
Could you crack the geodes and then go have the resources for that?
Where do I go?
Are you done?
No. Where do I go to do that? Because
Up to Robin.
Is she available on Sunday?
She should be.
Okay. I'm going to go to Gunter, and then I'm going to go to Robin.
We need stone and I don't know what else.
Donate to Kanzu. No, not Kanzu. To the museum.
Wrong game.
Oh.
He does not get in our lunch today. Although tonight maybe, because tonight is Tacticalbacon00's stream, in which
Yeah,
he
you
will
can
be playing Warframe, which we've been talking about.
You can find that stream over at twitch.tv/tacticalbacon00.
You can just do the C.
I did.
Ah, yes. So you can find him there. And on Monday, we will be playing Staxel, courtesy of Celtic. Now that we figured out how to play it. I don't know if we want to start all over again, or do you want to continue with the world we have?
What's wrong with the world we have?
It's only 30 minutes old.
Oh, yeah. I also didn't really like the layout.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah, oh, but we did spend a lot of time doing landscaping. Well, sorry. I spent a lot of time doing landscaping.
Well, I'm just thinking I don't want to go through the tutorial again, but that was torture.
Yeah, that's another reason not to. I'm okay with what we have.
But it's not a great layout. And again, we only have 30 minutes in it, so we could legitimately bail on that one and do a different one.
Oh, one solution for that, Ivmo, is typically with those bundles, like if you just want one game in the bundle,
you can go to the game page, can't you?
You can get the entire bundle for less than just getting that one game that you want because they're so ridiculously discounted.
Yep.
And then just give away the extra games that you already have.
Yep.
That is something that I should probably do a bit more often because I've got a few keys from them that I have duplicates of. What did you want an upgrade for, by the way?
The barn.
The barn.
The barn.
Deluxe barn.
I would like a deluxe barn, yes, please.
Gonna smash that build button.
You don't have to smash it. You just kind of have to do it.
No,
Oh,
I got
and while
it.
you're doing that, I'm going to go and see the lady because I forgot. And it's too late to go get the pigs. I was going to go get the pigs. Oh, I can
She's
get the
gonna
worms on the way back.
She's gonna start working on it first thing tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Now, if she has a rabbit's foot and a pomegranate, we're done.
She does not have a rabbit's foot. She has a TV that can be put on the floor, though.
I don't want a TV that goes on the floor. Thanks, though.
Total games you own across shared libraries about 2.5K. How many games do you have including shared library?
Me?
Yeah.
I have, I don't know, 1,400?
That doesn't sound right.
1,200?
Yeah, about 1,400 for you probably sounds about right.
Yeah, between mine and yours?
Yeah. I should probably visit the community center.
Why?
Because I've only visited like once.
Oh.
This thing's looking pretty awesome.
Thanks. I try hard. Other than that front room,
Yeah, this front room is all jacked up. You need to do some work on this.
I'm working on it. There's only so much crafting paste available, and the kids keep eating it. I keep telling Jazz the paste is not food.
There's this Enchanter's bundle. Why haven't you finished this yet?
Huh?
The Enchanter's bundle. Why haven't you finished it?
What are the two things it needs?
I don't know. Why haven't you gotten them yet?
I can't imagine why I don't.
What we really could do if it gets close to 4 p.m. is we could just do the absolute basics, which
Get
is
up in
pet
the
the
morning,
rabbits,
do the
pet
crops.
the rabbits, do the crops, check the lady in the woods,
And then
wait for the tree to grow, and then
go to bed.
back to bed. You could simplify that by just saying forget all the crops.
No! I have worked very hard to plant these things. I am going to harvest them no matter what.
What do you actually have to do with the crops? Because you've got sprinklers everywhere that we worked very hard to get.
You have to harvest them.
Like,
Take them out of the ground.
okay, so that's like a check on them.
You have to go down. The corn regrows, and the cranberries do, and the grapes should. And
Oh, hey, wait, what? Check out the money.
Huh?
You see the money?
I see the money.
Hey. Wait, watch the money again.
Honestly,
Yay.
that's yeah.
That was like 1,000.
Fun.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm helping.
Okay, I will give you that you're helping. All right. You can have that much out of it. But let me show you what my blueberries can do. My low-level nothingness blueberries. This is from one crop of blueberries. That's all I'm putting in there. Just one.
Can I help in a more helpful way? I like the way you said that.
Yeah, no.
Help in a more helpful way.
You can put some of this stuff away.
I'm doing that. I'm literally doing that as you're telling me to do it.
Like, you bring all these gems that we can't use? Can you dump them in this sales box?
I don't know what is a sell thing and what isn't. That's
All
your
the
job.
gemstones that don't go in another box go in there. That's not going in there.
So all the stuff that's in the red box that is to be sold?
Yes. Hence, it's the sales box.
Okay. So I
know,
could just
it's a
gather
little
all this
confusing.
and then dump it in the box outside and it's fine?
Yes. Although I was going to show off at how much I made the blueberries, but yeah, you can put all of that away. That would be wonderbar.
It's pronounced with a V.
I don't care. I'm speaking Canadian. So there. All right, Kitty, I need the yellow box, please. Thank you. Yikes. That can go too. Yeah, no.
It's bedtime. It's getting late.
What are you wasting on the sign? You realize you don't get that back, right? You're okay with losing your sword?
If only someone got another prismatic. No, it doesn't actually consume it. It just puts a picture of it on there.
I hope so.
Do you think that after all the work that I did to get that freaking sword, that I would put and waste it on there without being 100%
I would like
sure?
to point out that you were very proud of your 1,000. My one crop of blueberries was 6,000.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It is.
Yeah.
Like for long-term growth, absolutely farming is the best way to go. Nepify, I haven't even finished games. I have in the bundle. And I've got some of them on my PS4 as well. I think you're just going to buy all the games you're missing when you actually finish the other games. That would... Yeah.
I am not finishing any of the games I do because I just don't.
I think there are some people that try to finish all the games in their Steam library. Due to Humble Bundle, I don't think that'll ever be possible for me.
Nope.
If I spent the rest of my life trying to finish, or whatever qualifies as finish, for all the games in my Steam library,
We would never see him again. He'd have to give up Warframe.
Even if I just played each game in my Steam library for 30 minutes, that'd still take the better part of a couple years.
And he'd have to give up Warframe.
Yeah. And I don't see that happening anytime really soon. There's all these crops that can be harvested. Ooh, can I harvest them and then get my farming stuff up?
Yes, you may, because I think am I maxed out?
You should probably check that before letting me do it all.
Farming, I am at 10.
Cool. I can help. I'm holding the down arrow on my controller and holding A. And it's just doing it all for me.
Aw, isn't that special?
It's nice. I don't have to do any kind of precise clicking. It's just, it's letting me relax and enjoy the game.
Meh.
It plays really well on Switch.
It does indeed. He has spent a great deal of time playing it on Switch.
I've got a lot of levels in farming on Switch because I played that on an airplane and in a foreign country. And
hey, my country sound weird when you say that.
There wasn't really an ability to play multiplayer at the time. So I had to do everything. Which means I got to experience the part of the game that I don't really. Don't forget to plug when it stops migrating. Gonna re-download GTA 5, see what's wrong with racing. GTA. I'm not a fan
I'm like,
of GTA
I'm gonna
5.
start that off again. I hate that game.
I hate that game on a technical level. I don't hate it on a content level.
On a content level.
Their weird launcher and all their DRM and all of the other crap that's necessary to run it, and I don't know what the online cheating situation is like currently. But I think I gave up on GTA Online when I was getting repeatedly killed with rocket launchers as I was respawning and then getting killed with a rocket launcher.
That's not cool.
No, it isn't. There are a crap load of blackberries to be harvested. They come from bushes.
Hmm?
I would recommend going around and poking bushes in order to get blackberries. It's gonna bother you if you don't water your in-game cat. What? I'm not gonna water the in-game cat. I could water the real life one right now.
There.
He's very much unexpecting it. Not expecting it? How are the rabbits doing?
They were pet. They did not drop a leg. Very rude.
Just prefer Saints Row? Oh yeah, Saints Row is like comic book style GTA, which is just, it's silly and it's over the top, and
I actually had somebody gift me Saints Row 2.
The further they got in the sequels, the more ridiculous it got. It went from a clone of Grand Theft Auto and it turned into a mockery of it. And
I'm not entirely sure what they were thinking.
I think that they did it very well. They took things that were noticeable problems or issues or whatever in GTA and they made comedic comments.
Well, why
about
not
it.
Forza Horizon?
Oh, Forza Horizon's one that I really want. Horizon 2, I think.
They're all really good. You're like, she knows racing games? No, I don't. I know Vintage Beef. And Vintage Beef
hold on,
knows racing games.
Hold on.
He has a whole series based on Forza Horizon.
Okay. Apparently there's Forza Horizon 4 now.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah.
I'm gonna water these trees.
This game looks alright. I'm a big fan of the arcade-style racing games and a lot less of a fan of simulator.
Well, there was one that Ari was playing.
That was a manager. That wasn't even a racing game.
Yeah, but that was kind of cool. I enjoyed watching that.
Oh yeah, totally. It's not
like,
my style,
you
but
actually
I
design
enjoy
the track and stuff. Well, that's kind of his style of what he plays. He does a lot of management games, and he's actually one of the reasons why I don't. Because he is so good at it, I would rather watch him do it than me do it.
The game that we're talking about is called Motorsport Manager.
Aha. Now I know the name of it. But he is really, really good at it. And you said blackberries?
Yep.
Because I need some.
All right, I'm carrying 28.
Okay.
34. They're now selling for 3 times the price. I don't know if we want to just sell them directly.
What do you mean now selling? As opposed to... Oh, I forgot to get the
Because
pigs.
of my interaction with the bear, they're now selling at 3 times the price. Same with salmon berries.
Ah. I haven't seen salmon berries yet. We've seen them. Wait, we should have seen salmon berries twice.
I believe so.
Oh, Marnie might be closed now.
Why do you always wait so late in the day to do stuff?
Because I don't think about it.
Never got Motorsport Manager? I've seen it. I unfortunately couldn't stick around long enough because I was working. It looked interesting. If that is a game... If that's a game that interests you, it definitely looks interesting.
I enjoyed how he played it. I think a lot of it has to do with how he played it. I have seen quite a few people play different games, like RimWorld. RimWorld looks incredibly fascinating to me, and it's a game I really want to play. I just don't know how good at it I'm actually going to be.
Isn't that the one where you're never going to be... Wait, no, I'm thinking Factorio.
Yeah, no, Factorio is a never gonna play game.
Factorio is a, if I started playing it, I don't know that you'd be able to get me to stop.
I don't know if there is a way to stop.
And you will never be perfect.
Yeah, you can't be perfect in that game. You can't.
There are always more optimizations. There are always things that can be better. And that is something that I know myself enough to know that I will
You burn out on the game eventually.
Oh yeah, no, I will play the crap out of it, and then I will never ever want to see it again. Oh yeah, I when I forage stuff, I pick up more sometimes. So
you do all the foraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need another spoonful of my poor soup.
I've currently got 76 blackberries on me.
Wow.
Shall I sell them?
Mm-hmm.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
You said you need some.
Are there gold ones?
There are 2.
I would like the gold and the silver. You can sell all the plain.
There are no silver.
All right.
Which is surprising. Satisfactory. That is great. By the way, we got 30 minutes left. Did you want to start doing the
speed sleep?
Speed sleep, petting the rabbits.
Doing the minimal. Yep. See if we can get this tree to grow. Problem is that we've got to get through 20 days. I don't know how that's going to happen.
Okay, we both need to do one thing. You want to pet the rabbits, and then
I will do farming. Everything.
I got +1 watering can proficiency, +1 hoe proficiency. New recipe, iron fence. I can make a preserves chart, and I can make basic retaining soil.
Okay, yay. Move on.
Oh. Oh my.
What?
Oh my.
I don't know what you're oh-mying.
Foraging. 45.60 for just 1 day's worth of blackberries?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Berries sell really well. Okay, go do crops.
1 week from today, we got a Stardew Valley Fair. Bring 9 items that showcase your talents.
That's easy enough to do. Did you sell the prismarine, or is it still here?
I've not sold it.
Good.
I don't do that anymore because you get mad at me.
Yes, I do.
And then it ruins like 2 weeks worth of streams.
Mm-hmm. Get out of the house,
Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming this month? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. That's another one of those games that I've always really wanted to play, but it's been Sony exclusive because it is. And it's just inaccessible enough for me to have an excuse not to get really deep into it. And I don't actually know how the canon is supposed to work for that. Like, I don't know what order to play the games in. I don't know if the PSP game counts. Like, there are versions of that game that I can't even play anymore because the system doesn't exist. I could probably emulate it, but that's another whole set of issues. I don't know how to get the Kingdom Hearts experience. You can get all of them on PS4.
Find a YouTuber and enjoy watching them play.
They released 2.5. Okay. I have not even done the research in order to look into whether 2.5 or 1.5 are whatever the complete experience is. Does anything need to be replanted?
Yes. And I will...
Well, if I'm harvesting, then I need to be able to replant.
Yes.
You want me to pet the rabbits instead, or?
No. In here, you're gonna take and fill in all the spaces with. We're gonna start with artichoke and bok choy.
I can't do artichoke and bok choy.
Why can't you do them?
Because you can only place one thing in a space.
Oh, you are so funny.
I don't know what you want to
In the spaces,
where.
is there more than one space?
Yeah, there are many spaces.
Well, then I guess you can put one in each of the many spaces.
Does it matter where each go?
No, not anymore.
Okay, so I'm not going to be placing these, and then it'll randomly put up a stock and prevent us from harvesting other things?
That is why I gave you those ones to do.
Okay.
They don't have stocks. I am protecting you from yourself. I'm not getting anywhere with these.
Well, that needs to be watered, doesn't it? I don't have a watering can. That will stay unwatered.
There's a watering can in the can thingy.
That would be helpful if I was near the can thingy.
Yeah. Near the tool chest. I put them back there. Really? Only one seed? I am perplexed.
Good old story of buy one bread, and if they have eggs, buy 6 and coming home with 6 breads. Yeah. I try to be as specific as possible because the people that I work with are
Dumb.
No, they know what they mean. They just don't know how to say what they mean. And that kind of bleeds over into real life because I want to not mess things up.
And
So
I come from
I want very specific instructions. I don't like pronouns.
A family that speaks in partial sentences. The word thing is used multiple times as both a noun, verb, and adjective. And we fully understand each other.
If I write the word thing in a ticket, I'm going to get that ticket back to me. And I'm going to have more work for myself. And I don't like making more work for myself.
Nope. We use random words.
I like having clear, defined instructions and then doing those clear, defined instructions.
Okay, I am done my dailies. I'm in bed.
Okay.
And I'm having a spoonful of soup.
Speaking partial sentences and everything goes across anything, so pronounces are worthless. What? Oh, are you talking about pronouns? Oh my gosh.
My family talks in point form. That's probably the best way to explain it. Ah, bananas. You guys all had to come up too. All right. Water the plants. Oh, the honey pop too. Hey, your void chicken came up.
My void chicken.
Mm-hmm. Your void chicken then.
I think we're going to need a DNA test for this one.
We need pigs.
Lucky for you, I brought the bacon.
Go to Marnie. Buy us 3 pigs. Please and thank you.
Okay, but if I come home with 6 loaves of bread, are you gonna be upset?
Probably. I would also like you to buy another bunny.
Yeah, I've already forgotten the first thing. So we got a bunny.
A bunny. And we got the rabbit's feet.
Okay.
We got a couple, actually.